Okay, I want to go across now to Nilesh, who is an Indian student who is in Kyiv right now. There's a lot of panic buying happening. A lot of students are sending SOS messages to be taken out of Ukraine at this point of time. I want to go across now to Nilesh, who's in Kyiv right now, looking to try and get out. Perhaps, Nilesh, what is the situation there? What are you doing right now?
Now we are just buying some groceries. So till then, there will be no action taken from the embassy. Till then, we are just hoping for safety and putting some groceries in the home. We are taking extra water so we can be in home for 2-3 days at least.
What has the embassy told you, Nilesh? What is the embassy telling you?
Now they are saying to be in the home, stay wherever you are living now, and don't travel. Keep the food and be in your home.
Are you trying to get out of Ukraine? Are you wanting to come back to India?
Yeah, we wanted, but there is no way to come to India right now. Even embassy didn't say anything till now. They are just saying to stay wherever you are and don't travel.
Are you?
So we are just buying some groceries. Yeah, you can see.
Yeah, show us the speed. Nilesh, it looks like there's a lot of crowd where you are, a lot of panic buying, people rushing to the supermarkets and buying stuff. Is that what's going on?
Yes, you can see. We are standing in the queue from last 1 hour, maybe more. We have got the groceries. Yes. Already so much. We are even can't find the bread or something to do.
Okay. Nilesh, what is your next plan? Are you going to stay at home in your in Kyiv? What is your next plan of action?
We are just keeping the food and water for 2 or 3 days because our neighbors also said keep the food, water, everything ready. Maybe there will be blackout in the night, so we are preparing for that.
Okay, is there any indication that panic has set in? What are people saying on the street? What is the mood on the ground? Because we've seen images of missile attacks in certain places. Aircraft have apparently been shot down. The situation is getting a little unstable. I commend you because you sound very calm, and we will continue to report this story. But what is the mood on the ground, Nilesh?
Everyone is so much panic. Everyone is collecting food, water everywhere, and everyone is just putting their home safety and putting newspapers on the windows so they can not be able from outside. And the don't come near the window.
Nilesh, what is your family saying? Where is your family based? What are they telling you?
They are just saying be safe because they also can't do anything right now. There are so much money.
Okay, Nilesh, you be safe. Please be safe. Take care of yourself. Safety first, no matter what. We wish you the best. We'll connect with you in a couple of hours. Hopefully, you'll be back home and safe by that time. We'll come back to you. Rajesh Pawar also reporting, for us from Mariupol. He's in eastern Ukraine at this point of time. Rajesh, what is the current situation? We're seeing a lot of panic in Kyiv and other cities like Kharkiv. A lot of panic buying taking place over there. What is the mood on the ground in Mariupol? You're the closest to where some of the attacks are happening.
There is a lot of panic here now. I want to show you big queues outside ATMs if you can see it.
Yes.
This is the ATM and there's a big queue of people trying to withdraw money because people already had very little faith in the local banks. And now with the situation, they think their money can be lost. Can you see this long queue behind me?
Yes, we can.
Outside the ATM?
Yes. Yes, Rajesh. A lot of panic, withdrawal of cash, etc.
Yes,
go ahead.
There's big panic here.
People are
withdrawing money from the ATMs in panic. And I also would like to show you something. The value of grivna. Yesterday, a dollar could be bought here for 29 grivnas. Today, you cannot buy it even for 48 grivnas. I want to show you the picture here of where you can exchange your money. Right now, dollar is selling at more than 48 grivnas in the city and a euro for more than 52 grivnas. It's more than double the amount for which you could buy a dollar or grivna yesterday. So this is a very clear sign of panic here. And people are buying euros and dollars just in case they will have to leave city or maybe they are thinking of moving to neighboring countries in European Union.
Is that also
Over to you.
is that also a possibility, Rajesh? People getting out of Ukraine, moving into neighboring countries? Is that also part of the plan for many people?
See, it's difficult to say about what people are thinking, but these are the indications. If people are buying dollars and euros and they are queuing up outside ATMs, it's a clear indication people intend to leave a conflict zone and move to safer areas. I'm right now just about 20 kilometers from Russian front line at a small town, and this kind of panic what I'm seeing around, all shops are closed, all supermarkets are closed, people are moving with big bags, whatever they could buy from supermarkets. Dollar and euro, people are lining up to buying them, big queues outside ATM. This is a very clear indication that people intend to leave. Either they're leaving for bigger cities or they intend to move to neighboring countries. Kind of influx of refugees, what Poland was expecting just a week back. Over to you.
Okay, Rajesh, so the panic has set in Mariupol as well, 25 kilometers from where the Russian forces are at this point of time. Any military activity that you're noticing anywhere, on the roads around Mariupol? Rajesh, anything that you've seen?
We have heard ambulances here in the morning, and just 5 minutes ago, there were a lot of noise of ambulances everywhere. There were 4 explosions in the morning today, about 5 hours back. And what I've been told is Mariupol airport has been hit by the Russians and it is inoperational now. There were a lot of foreign correspondents here, especially from US and Europe. They're all living in panic now. Most of them planning to go either to Poland or to Romania. They're all leaving this place because they expect Russians can move in this area anytime now.
Okay, Rajesh, we'll let you report from the ground. Thanks very much for joining us with that ground report from Mariupol. Rajesh is our man on the ground in a location that's just about 20 kilometers from where the Russian forces are. Shelling has taken place. Gaurav and Rajesh have heard shells landing not very far from their location. So this is the Indian team that is in the actual conflict zone and reporting. We also have reporters in Kyiv and Kharkiv who are giving us reports of the panic that has set in there as well. But the images coming in from different parts of Ukraine at this time. Okay, images. Okay, very, very dramatic images coming in from Donbass. This is where Gaurav Sawant is. This is the region where Rajesh and Gaurav Sawant are reporting from. I'm going to try and get Gaurav back in just a moment. But these are images of tanks, battle tanks moving in the Donbass region. I'm going to try and get a confirmation over whether these are Russian or Ukrainian tanks, but the movement of Russian armored vehicles across the border and into the Donbass region streaming in here on India today. This is the rumble of war, ladies and gentlemen. This is the rumble of military machines across the border into Ukraine. Disturbing, unsettling images of the war machinery dispatched by President Putin crossing the border into the Donbass area. And let me just remind you once again, India Today, the only Indian channel reporting from Donbass at this time. And we'll have first-hand pictures for you of what you're looking at in just a moment. These are images that are coming in from Donbass, from local agencies and media reports. We'll have our reporters with these images, with these tanks to show you how this story is spiraling and escalating in just a moment. We've got some breaking news coming in for you now.
The main road which leads out.
Ukraine now claims, it's the latest in the claim war. Ukraine claims to have destroyed about 50 Russian military vehicles. Ukraine claims to have destroyed another Russian aircraft as well. Ukraine's defense minister Oleksiy Reznikov says anyone who is ready and able to hold a weapon can join the ranks of the territorial defense forces. The claim war is escalating with each passing minute, ladies and gentlemen. Ukraine, which had earlier claimed to have shot down 7 Russian aircraft, now claims it has shot down 1 more Russian aircraft and destroyed at least 50 Russian military vehicles, including tanks. So that would take the claim up to 52 vehicles and 8 aircraft that have been destroyed by Ukraine as per the Ukrainian government claims at this time. Rajesh, coming back to you very quickly, you're in Mariupol. Images of tanks rolling in the Donbass region, not far from where you are. Russian tanks crossing the border. entering Donbas apparently. New claims by the Ukrainian government of having destroyed 50 Russian military vehicles. Is there any way at all to confirm that claim?
Listen, Shiv, as far as Russian ground forces are concerned, I think, as I will quote our American correspondent here, if Russians decide to come to Mariupol, they will be here in 2 hours in the city center. So I don't think ground offensive in Donbas has started so far. There have been reports of Russian aircraft being shot by the Ukrainian air defense. This has not been confirmed by the Russian Defense Ministry so far. So it's difficult to say anything right now. It's a hybrid warfare. A lot of misinformation, a lot of propaganda will also be there. There will be a lot of false photographs, lots of false videos, which will be doing rounds everywhere. Just now I received some photos from Kyiv from my friends there. They have found some remnants of a missile there, and they're sending the photos of that. So a lot of areas have been hit, but primarily only military targets so far. Only military targets. Over to you.
Okay, only military targets are being hit. I just wanted to correct myself. I had said that Ukraine's government has claimed that 50 Russian military vehicles have been destroyed. My apologies. What it is 50 Russian forces. They've said that 50 Russian soldiers or troops have been killed as part of some kind of a clash in eastern Ukraine. Now, where precisely this may have happened is not clear just yet. But Rajesh, this is a huge claim to make. The Ukrainian government saying that they've managed to kill 50 Russian invading forces.
Listen, there is no way, I repeat, there is no way Ukrainians would know, or a Ukrainian military will know how many people are killed on the Russian side. It is all a part of a campaign to keep the morale up, that Ukrainian army can fight back.
Yeah.
Possible. This is just, can be a misinformation campaign. This may be true, but Ukrainian army has no way to find out how many soldiers are dead on the other side. Over to you.
Okay, Rajesh, we're going to continue to stay with you. Rajesh, telling it like it is, calling a spade. On India today, we do not take claims, especially during conflict, at face value. We will judge them for ourselves. But there is a huge smoke screen on between Russia and Ukraine, obviously right now, with missiles flying, with aircraft flying, with aircraft claimed to be shot down, with military vehicles being destroyed, and enormous claims. This is a huge claim by Ukraine saying it has managed to kill 50 Russian troops. But like Rajesh Pawar just told us, there is a great deal of domestic misinformation on both sides to keep the morale up, especially on the Ukrainian side perhaps. And that's the reason why all of these claims need to be taken with a pinch of salt, as we will do here on India Today. We respect our viewers, we respect the people of Ukraine and Russia too much to give you completely adulterated views on both sides. We will report what their claims are, but we will tell you to take them with a pinch of salt, because there is a fog of war. What is very clear from the images, however, is that the rockets, the bombs, the missiles have begun to land. The damage is being done. The war has definitely started. I'm leaving you with this image for 30 seconds. Very quick break on India Today's widely watched world-exclusive coverage. Back right after this. Stay with us. Do not go anywhere. The big story continues here on India Today.